Like, it's important in the checks and balances of the universe that liars not get to make complete narratives for themselves.
I think where I am in my career now, you know, I'm financially stable. So, you know, the roles that I'm able to choose now, you know, they can be good roles. They can be smarter roles. I don't have to take certain movies. So it's all about the movie making sense and the role making sense. If it's something that can catapult me into a different, you know, level of stardom or take me someplace else, then yes. Other than that, you know, I don't want to do things just to do them anymore because I don't have to. So at the end of the day, I'm a fan of comedy. I'm a student of comedy. You know, I can tell you several guys that you won't know, but I think are hilarious. William Horton, Naeem Lynn, just tons. You know, you can either be in the business, or you can be jaded by it, or you can have a genuine love for it. I have a genuine love for stand-up comedy. I like to watch it. I like to see people perform, and I like to see, you know, other people be good at their talent. I wanna have something set. So when I'm not here, my name, the last name of Hart, stands on its own, and you know, I left behind a successful business, successful company. You know, I want to be a mogul. You know, and there's something said in being a self-made mogul, from going from the ground up and really working to get something as huge as the title mogul is the biggest thing that can happen to me. I definitely haven't ran into to put on the dress. I mean, you know, you have to have boundaries. You have to have limits that you refuse to cross. You know, for me, I know what they are. They've yet to been challenged, so you know, I don't have to speak on them. I was asked to dribble a basketball on the talk show this morning.
You look
said
good
no to that. I'm a brand. You need to protect your brand at all times. When things happen that can possibly affect your brand, your brand can be diminished, and you don't want that to happen. So,
like we just heard, Tiffany Haddish just got a deal as well, and I mean they're opening up things to comics, and you know, for them to open up a door like that. What are your honest thoughts about Netflix?
Well, everybody has to understand that Netflix doesn't have an opinion on stand-up comedy. They base what they pay you by the amount of ticket sales for your last tour. So Monique's last tour had 316,000 tickets. Therefore, that's what she got offered. My last tour had $2.4 million tickets, and so that's what the offer was.
Wow.
You only got Tiffany Haddish. She been doing comedy since she was 16. You can't tell me your favorite Tiffany Haddish joke. Why? Because she ain't done a tour yet. She ain't done a special. She has not proven the ability to tell jokes back to back for an hour to nobody. And they already ready to down Monique and up somebody who has showed them Girls Trip. Did you think she wrote Girls Trip, goofball?
Right.
Or do you think that was already a script and they handed it to her? It's up to you, whatever you want to believe. I'm the introduction to Tiffany Haddish in the movie School Dance. The clip for School Dance has been seen more times than the movie has. That's just a fact.
I tear up thinking about the break that she got. And to see her do her thing.
She passed 46 female black comedians that I know personally that I put on tour who have a hard time getting a chicken sandwich from Chick-fil-A after they headline 7 shows at a club for $2,500 a week.
But people like real, and that's why they like her.
Is that what they like?
They love realness.
Oh, because everybody's real then. So don't trip.
No, they like
wherever
Tiffany
you
Haddish
at under the sound of my voice.
Real.
Do you have a real co-worker?
Right.
Do you have a ratchet friend? Do you have a sister? Do you have a cousin? Do you have a nephew? Do you have a niece? Is they so ghetto? When did that become marketable? Knock it off. They like her because she want to sleep with a white man. That's why the only thing she said was, I want to give it to Brad Pitt. The only thing before that in the movie with me is I slept with this white man and I got a white baby. She had a white husband for the 14 years she been doing comedy, and then all of a sudden divorced him, then said he abused her, then wrote a book, then said he didn't, and then now we're at Brad Pitt. So, hey, you can say whatever you want. She says she got a disease for JJ. Don't nobody check for that.
I've shot over 56 specials for the up-and-coming generation of comedy. Why? Because I'm trying to create opportunities for others. Rather than complaining about it, I'm fixing it. I'm putting my money where my mouth is. I also take full responsibility for any and everything that I've done in the fucking business, good or bad. My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood. Hollywood this, the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had the shot.
Katt was in that position at one point.
You were the guy.
Yeah.
You were set up to be the star. You didn't show up to work. You fucked off promo shoots. You fucked off your promo fucking trips that they had set up for you.
Don't have no stories of doing nobody dirty. And they'll just go out and they'll lie. The industry doesn't mess with Katt because he didn't show up for the studio. No studios have ever said that. Look at my IMDb. It will show you that no studio has ever lost money with me on the script.
You became a risk to the studios, which is why the studios stopped fucking with you.
Why was he a risk?
He chose drugs.
Oh, okay.
Take responsibility for what you chose and say, you know what? I got to fix me, and I'm going to come back and I'm going to stand up for comedy.
The fact that people tell lies. Katt's on drugs. Where are the stories? Why is there no story of anybody who ever sold a drug to me, did a drug with me, was around me when I was inebriated? I got 5 daughters. I got 5 sons. Why would we tell these ridiculous stories? Because it's competition.
Katt Williams, have you ever used your platform to fucking bring the people that were under you up? You haven't. So because you haven't, don't shit on those that now are. I've used my platform, and I brought my guys and girls up.
46 comedians with me on the road. 46.
Okay.
I'm not the comedian you can give that to. I only put on comedians that are funnier than me. Anybody that ever told you differently was a fat faison liar.
The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt because I'm a fucking boss.
These people are not powerful. Satan can't create anything. That includes blessings for his people. That's why, do you know what the #1 job of somebody that sold their soul in Hollywood is?
What?
Is to act like it didn't happen.
I sit on the top of it, and the opportunities I'm giving are the ones that I'm creating. So take responsibility for what you did. You fuck you. Nobody else did. Don't shit on my sister Light because you're not happy with your shit. This shit is earned. It's not given. I don't give a fuck if you're a Tiffany Haddish fan or not. It's earned. Tiffany Haddish got years in the game. It's not an accident that Tiffany Haddish got an opportunity to star in a movie. It's not an accident that that character popped in the movie. Written or not written, a character has to pop it.
Guy Torrey did a beautiful special about the Comedy Store and Fat Tuesday, where he said that Steve and Cedric and Kevin Hart and Tiffany Haddish came through there and made... All lies. Steve and Cedric never performed at the Comedy Store at all. Tiffany was only seen at the Laugh Factory.
I have sat back. I have forever been the humble guy. I have time to not be humble today. I have time to fact check everything he said because the world of Katt Williams is a fictional world.
Is he selling now these tickets?
Kev,
He said he sold what,
2.4 million tickets.
False.
On his last tour.
False.
That's more than Beyonce and Jay-Z.
That's more than Justin Bieber and Justin Timberlake.
That's more than
Billy
Beyonce.
Joel, the Eagles.
That's more than Beyonce and Justin Timberlake combined. Okay, do you understand how many tickets 2.4 million tickets are?
Yes.
I am sitting on 1.3 million tickets sold. Shouts out to all the comedians that have given me the opportunity to get here because I wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing without them and their hard work. There is nobody close to me in ticket sales and comedy.
And you on a worldwide tour.
I am worldwide. I am on par with the likes of your Bruno Mars, your Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Okay? I'm up there with those people. So in comedy, it's unheard of to get those numbers. To throw out numbers like 2.4 million is ridiculous. That's false. It's not even close. Also, to say 15 consecutive 100 city tours, it's false. What are you doing? So where did you do the new stuff? When did you ever work on something? Consecutive means in a row. Where?
This is my 19th 100 city tour. I'm not going to have a conversation with these lazy bums that'll take a shortcut at any point. Yes, it's easier for you to juice than to get in the gym. But you don't get to bring that body in here talking crazy.
Talk about how good you look.
What? No, there's too many comics out there that are putting their life on the line to tell these jokes, man.
7, go back to 2006. Katt Williams has never been on it. Go back to my last 5 years in comedy. I have 1 year where I got #1. This year I'll be #1 again. I have 1 year where I was #3. The other years I'm #6, I'm #7. These lists are researchable. The people on social media, on the internet, feed into words. You feed into diction. You don't feed into facts. Attack me. I got the armor. I'm bulletproof. Say it to me. I'm going to ignore it. I'm only doing this because of what was said about innocent people that are working hard on their craft.
And Tiffany does have an hour stand-up special
She's
on
got
Showtime
two.
from the hood to Hollywood.
She's got 2. She's got 2. Also, Netflix specials are not given by what you sell on the road. That's the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. That's not. Another fact.
So it's not about tickets?
No.
What's that about?
It's not about tickets. It's about your brand. It's about your return. If I'm a business and I want to invest a high amount of money in you, how am I getting my money back? Everybody can't demand the money if you can't justify how I'm getting my money back. Think business, people. Netflix is a business. All these announcements came out for the specials. I kept mine on the wraps just because. Netflix gave me $40 million.
What?
Whoa.
This is a fact.
We need better checks.
Listen.
Yeah, we need that.
Faison said that getting a Netflix special is easy. I have 12 specials. Guess how many Faison got? 0.
So it
Why
can't be
is
that
he
easy.
allowed to have conversations about real stand-up people? We do not let people who are on the juice discuss real athletes. That's all.
All the negativity that I received is from Katt Williams and Mike Epps. Ask yourself why. Those 2 people that fucked themselves over.
They was
Mike
in the
Epps
same
too,
movie.
Kev?
They was in,
I don't give
they
a
got
shit
their
today.
break in the
I
same
got
movie.
time to talk all the shit today.
What'd you say, Tiff?
All the shit.
I said they both got their break in the same movie. They both popped on the same movie.
Friday after next.
So what happened with
Or
Mike
next
Epps? Why
Friday,
does Mike
whatever.
Epps-
I'm saying in general, where does all the negativity come that comes to me?
Do you get along with any of you?
I'm like, dude, you know me. Like, enough is enough. You know that at this point, when all this shit is going down, you know how fucking serious it is. You know me. Like, we really are friends. I get it from everybody else. I don't give a shit. But you different. You know me. That's where me and Mike shit came in, but me and Mike are fine. I'm saying the constant downing of people that sit in a position of success that have worked hard for it comes from people that have yet to realize their fuck up. This is simply me calling you out on your fuck ups. Stop pointing at other people. Stop pointing at Hollywood for your fuck up. Shit is changing. I sit as the biggest fucking comedy star in the world right now on an international level.
Hey.
Box office and goddamn touring. Stop talking to me about the opportunities that we're not getting because I'm creating them. Your fuck up. Take responsible for your fuck up.
In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show, there being a line for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club. He already had his deals when he got here. Have we heard of a comedian that came to L.A. and in his first year in L.A. he had his own sitcom on network television and had his own movie called Soul Plane that he was leading? No, we've never heard of that before that person or since that person. What do you think a plant is? Maybe people don't understand the definitions of these words. He just did his documentary with Chris Rock where he shows you that his whole upbringing in comedy was on the East Coast.
Yeah, it was.
So how simultaneously was he here in Los Angeles doing the same thing? It didn't happen. It didn't happen. And I hate to seem like a petty individual for picking apart lies, but Jussie Smollett gonna keep lying until you say we don't believe you. Because the people want to know, well, why would he get blackballed?
Yeah,
Oh,
I was gonna ask you that.
because in 30 years, I've done nothing but collect information, knowledge, and your secrets. So if you and a man was in a corner doing something you wasn't supposed to be doing...
You will tell it.
No, somebody come to tell me.
Okay.
I gather that. I value that. I'll pay for that. Come, tell me. I know so many things I shouldn't know, and they all know it. They canceled me for talking about Harvey Weinstein before the thing came out, but he offered to suck my penis in front of all my people at my agency. What am I supposed to do? He did all of that. I'm thinking I'm the only black person on the script. I get there, it's 3 other black guys on there. Woo. Huh.
So you wonder what they did to get there.
I told him no. What y'all do? And this is why when I walk in a room, heads go down. Behind my back, I'm nothing. I'm just a regular old comedian that's bitter and jealous. But in my face, no, no, no. The king has walked in and they have to respect it only because I've not taken the shortcuts. I've not been funded. They pay you to not talk about things they don't want you to talk about.
It was some sucker that you watch grow up in school. You know this dude is a square. How is he the kingpin? Everybody want to rob him, but can't catch his ass. You know?
Is that how you see Kevin Hart?
No.
That's Kevin put in work though.
Yeah. But when I say that, well, him compared to me, he's a square. He's an L7 to me. You know what I mean? And whatever little beef that we had or whatever this and that, when we did get in an argument, and we start cracking jokes on each other, because that's how that beef started. The beef started with me cracking a joke. I was talking about him like, oh, look at you. You got some ugly shoes, blah, 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 blah. And he went there and started talking about my career. You see what I'm saying? You got personal on me, and then you showed me that, guess what? You wanted to challenge me on my business, on my career.
I'm at work today, and this was brought to my attention. Here's my thing. Dude, don't come for me. We're in two different levels. Until you do better with your ticket sales, leave Kevin Hart name out your mouth.
We was talking about personal stuff. Like, called you a little black roach, and you said I look like Antoine Dotson. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
That was kind of funny.
Yeah, that was funny. This nigga said I look like Antoine Dotson. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
You was laughing, Mike? You was laughing when he said it?
I went straight to the bathroom and looked in the mirror and said, do I look like this nigga a little bit?
Remember TMZ was reporting that beef, when it spilled over to Twitter, was fake.
That shit wasn't no. Yeah, it wasn't no beef. If Kevin Hart was like what's the dude off of Time? What's the Time Machine and all that?
Oh, Craig Robinson.
If Kevin Hart was his size, I'd kick his ass. I'd knock his teeth out his mouth. That's how I am. But that little dude right there, I'm gonna get my daughter to slap the shit out of him. Yes, I got a daughter his height that'll knock him out. My little daughter Bria. But I love Kevin. Kevin is a nice little brother. The only problem with that is that he's like a Kim Kardashian.
How so?
Well, you know, the social media is a lie. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie, and these kids want to be lied to. You know, I started off in the business, and a lot of us are bitter because of this. Me, Bill Bellamy, Chris Tucker, all of us, none of us had them kind of followers. Because guess what? That shit wasn't around when we was coming up. Def Comedy Jam wasn't no damn Twitter, wasn't no social media. But now you can set it up where, guess what? I got all these people following me, and I'm putting out a perception that I'm bigger than what I am. You know? And now it's gonna take 30 movies to find out, guess what? You ain't got no fucking talent. But it's too late. I got $200 million. I done tricked the shit out of y'all. I got all this money, all these celebrity friends, and now, you know, I'm gone in the wind. Meanwhile, the funny nigga that's really, really raw, that got the real talent, they don't even notice that no more, because these kids are so shallow. Shit. It's more squares and non-funny motherfuckers and non-talented people in the world than it is people that can reckon. If you ain't got no talent, and you're not that, of course you can't recognize the real. Hell no. So I got 10 real people recognizing me, and you got 1 million fake motherfuckers knowing you that can relate to you. Okay, but that's the society. Now it'll be another little dude that'll come along behind Kevin that's gonna make him shitty. We don't even know him yet. He in high school fucking up right now.
What is the issue with Kevin Hart? Or is there an issue?
This is the thing about that whole situation. This is a lifetime achievement for all of us. And I think that some of us, when we get success, we turn into the police.
Do you feel like Kev doesn't acknowledge you enough? Like doesn't pay homage, doesn't give you the respect for paving the way, or what is it?
If you in a position of power, you know, you can't be a gatekeeper, you can't be the police, you can't act like a victim. Everybody's not gonna like you. And you can't be upset with everybody for not liking you.
You don't think he's funny?
Hey, like I said, everybody has an opinion. All the stuff that everybody talk about, we doing. Our Katt is a star. You could try to talk about him, talk about his habits or whatever they say he did. Everybody got some habits. Everybody done did something. Just when you think that you are a legend, they'll take it from you. Do not get too cute in this business because they will knock you down.
There is nobody close to me in ticket sales and comedy.
And you on a worldwide tour.
I am worldwide. I am on par with the likes of your Bruno Mars, your Jay-Z, and Beyonce. Okay? I'm up there with those people. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt because I'm a fucking boss.
And they'll find a way to knock you down. So we all have to be humble with each other, thank each other, praise each other, give each other props, and make sure that we nourish each other, man, in some kind of way. And any kind of, all that old back and forth and stuff like that, all that stuff is entertainment. It's all straight fun.
When you spoke on the black gatekeepers in Hollywood, who are the black gatekeepers in Hollywood?
I mean, well, how Hollywood works to me is it hasn't changed from slavery days, is that, if you give somebody an opportunity and have a platform to delegate situations in Hollywood, that's gatekeeping. Most of the people in this business struggle to get in the business. So when they do get it and they get there at the gate, they a little mean. They like, no, not you, him, move, him. You stand there like, boy, I've been at this gate for 10 years. And like I said, in this business, in order to get to point A and point B, you have to go through some certain red tape. And like I said, there's guys standing there at the gate telling the people in Hollywood that that's not the guy.
I need to know who these niggas are. Who are these gatekeepers?
All the ones that get opportunities back to back to back.
I've used my platform and I brought my guys and girls up. The brand of Kevin Hart is a brand that's expanded so fucking far, whether you like me or not. My presence in comedy will forever be felt.
That's rich 100 times, that's greedy, that won't get out the way, and look at you and treat you like they are a white man. Whoever has the platform, that's who can call the shot. Any of them people right there, go in a studio and tell them, Mike Epps, I don't want to work with Mike Epps. Mike Epps is done.
With the internet now, do you think that there really is still gatekeepers? Because you got these kids getting in through these non-traditional ways. Just like with rap, even just like with comedy, DC Young Fly was coming regardless. Just Hilarious was coming regardless.
That's just getting to a point. That ain't none of that stuff respect. The ultimate business, the movie game. And that's what I'm talking about, the gatekeeping. All of that stuff up under that, hey, man, do those big execs really know who these Instagram people is? No.
Well, Just Hilarious is on the Rail Show on Fox.
Yeah.
And DC in movies and TV and stuff like that.
That's right. Yeah. That's right. But again, there's levels of the game, man. There's levels of the business.
It's a cabal. It's a consortium. They rock with who they rock with, and they don't with who they don't. But I'm not scared of being the competition any more than you were when you lined up across from a superior team. Yeah, on paper, they're a better team.
Right.
They have all the assets and resources and we don't. But let us get on the line, boy, and see if that factors in. I guarantee you it won't.
Wow.
I don't know. Where'd he break? I don't know what he broke. I know ain't nobody. Raw is still the #1 box office concert movie in history, so I don't know what records nobody broke. Kevin.
Yeah, I broke Eddie's record.
I ain't even been on stage in 27 years. They still trying to break my records. God bless y'all. I'm gonna do it again because I got to break Kevin's new record. I got to get back on the stage because this new record that Kevin got, I got to have it back, Kevin. You ain't keeping this record, whatever one it is. I got to have it back, baby. I love Kevin Hart, by the way.
I would like to know how you all feel about this situation, and while you are letting me know, could you please like and share this video and subscribe to Genevas Closet if you haven't already done so right here on YouTube. And you can follow me on Facebook at Genevas Closet, and you can email me at genevascloset22@gmail.com. You all have a fabulous day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.